Hello, everybody. It's your girl, Wong Lorene, and we are live on YouTube on After the Show. That's right. So, After the Show is a spinoff from New Music Mondays. So, this is a show that I record directly from my home studio, and I interview entrepreneurs, rising stars, community leaders, all of that. So I welcome you all to the show. We're here every Friday night at 7 p.m. Pacific. And I am glad to announce that I have one of my favorites on tonight. This dude I've known for several years now. Love following him. He's always on the grind. Right now, he's coming to us live. I'm talking about Rhyme Scheme.
What's up? What's up? How you doing?
What's up, player?
Man, I see you
Hey,
grinding on the grind, 100% on the grind over there.
definitely. Always. That's all I know to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm from that era. But
Yeah.
you're always on the grind too, though. Always. I mean, I have been so impressed about what I've been seeing, but I'm not going to give it away. I just need to know. So I interviewed you maybe a year ago.
Yeah.
So what have you been doing since then?
Oh man, like I really took my marketing to another level since then. So last time we interviewed, I had dropped a single called Paradise. I
So,
had dropped
so
a single, and we was talking about that and my trip to Africa and stuff like that.
yeah.
Uh,
Hey, but wait a minute. We're hearing some kind of feedback from your mic. Sounds
oh
like
yeah,
maybe you need to get further away from it.
further away. I'm back.
No, it's something going on. So do you have anything on?
No, it's nothing. No, I just turned the volume
Oh,
up.
okay. All right. So I probably need to put my headphones on. I don't know if you have any, but that might help.
Oh, go
So y'all, this live. So it is what it is on this.
ahead.
It is what it is. Y'all got to hold on for a second so we can get this right.
Yeah, get it right, get it
So we
right.
get this right. Yeah, because I don't. I want y'all to hear this. This guy here is amazing, and you can learn so much from him. I'm in the new music business, so I like up and coming artists. That's what turns me on. If you've already made it, then you and I are not in the same league.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, all right, much better, much better. All
Nice,
right, so
nice.
let's do this over. So what's been going on, baby, since a year ago when I interviewed you?
Man, so like at that time, I just kind of was breaking into the Afro beats, Afro fusion market, made some trips out to Africa. So after that, I kind of took the market into another level and I expanded in about 4 or 5 countries in Africa and just been over there just grinding, doing features, traveling back and forth. And I'm telling you, being in Africa is an eye opener, and it makes you feel like you at home. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
so I think it only worked right because my music got better. Like my
it
business
did.
better.
It
Like
did.
so much to change. You know what I'm saying? And I think I found my right niche, and I think that's what I had to do. Make some good music to turn it into a business.
Yeah, so give me a visual about like okay, so you went over there and started doing music. Did you work in a studio over there?
Yeah, the funny thing about it, so it all started off online. So I tell people, man, the internet is a gift and a curse, but if you use it right, the internet you can do so much with the internet. Like
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
the guys in the '90s I worked with, some of those guys, they didn't have these tools like they have these days. And like a lot of people around my age, they kind of hesitant to be able to use the internet and social media properly.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. My age too. Yeah, I feel you.
And them young kids, they already been ahead. Like the 19
Oh,
year olds, they like
oh,
they like it. So I had to step outside of my box and not do the traditional things I was doing. That got some recognition, but then it was like I had to step at another level and use some of my education and some of the things I learned and try to be progressive. So what I did was I started marketing online, started running marketing ads. And I started treating myself not a musician, but as a marketing agency. And so what ended up happening is I ran a bunch of advertisements and everything, and the results came back in like East Africa and like South America and stuff like that. So I decided to target myself in East Africa, and that's from there. Start doing collaboration, start traveling, and then start spreading to West Africa and Central Africa, and that's where I'm at today. Like just kind of like, they got me all on TV and all on the major radio stations. I mean, I'm doing songs with like some of the pop stars over there, and it just all started from just having a plan, utilizing the internet.
You utilizing the internet and finding your niche.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So, so you just started targeting one area, internationally to make get yourself known. Sounds like.
Yeah, because like before I was like all over the place trying to find like what songs work. And then once I found one that worked, it's weird how that works. Once you find a niche market, everything else started to spread out. It's kind of like it's like a windowsill with a raindrop. You know what I'm saying? Like one raindrop come down, they form another raindrops, they get bigger. That's kind of like I guess I use that as the analogy. But yeah, that's what happened. Like I started off in like East Africa from Tanzania, then it started spreading to Kenya, started spreading to Uganda, then it started spreading to Zambia. And then, I did my DNA test because once I was in Africa, everybody assumed I was like straight from Nigeria.
Yeah.
So I did my DNA test and found out I was 88% Nigerian.
What?
So
this is amazing. Really?
They were telling me what tribe I was from and everything. I'm like,
what?
Yeah, and it was true. Yeah. I kind of went back and did some research and found out I was from the Yoruba tribe, and I'm 88% Nigerian. Like, and it's crazy. I'm like, damn, we didn't even mix at all when we got here.
Yeah, 88%.
Yeah.
Dude,
they said I had to too.
You more African than you are American.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's for sure. Oh my God, that had to be an eye opener for you. It just gives me chill bumps to know.
People knew, like they saw me, they was telling me stuff, and then when I got to Nigeria and I see how people look, I'm like, damn, like yeah,
they look just like you. Huh?
Yeah. I'm like thinking to myself, because a lot of people in America probably think all Nigerians are straight jet black, jet black. But no, it's different color, your color, my color, and it's yeah.
All of that.
I tried, like they had the same nose, same features, and I'm like, yeah, that's it.
And it looks like they welcome you with open arms.
Yeah.
So but the one good thing about you is you had the resources to do that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't, but you had the resources to look at what was going on in the market and then focus on that market, go there and do big things. So it's a great model for that. If you can do that, and you did it to the so are you still practicing law?
No, actually, no, not. No, I'm actually on the other side. So that's why I tell a lot of artists, up and coming artists, or artists, even artists who are established, once they get to a point, you got to have two foundations. You have to have like a fallback plan, and then while you're working on your ultimate goal, So
yeah,
right now I'm like running a company, right, insurance company right now, and I utilize that. It's kind of like if I take it from a street perspective, it's like the dope game.
It's like a dope game, isn't it?
You flip it. You flip. That's kind of how it is. I take this money I make from a regular job, but also take what I learned from my education. I got a couple degrees, and I kind of now, instead of me looking at myself as an artist, I put that over into the music. Like it's not much different. It's a business.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. So I'm like, let me look at this as a product. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got this song. I think it's a good song. Let me see how I can make this song reach. Now it reached people. It's in front of enough people. Now how can I turn it into some money? And, once that money, outweighs the money of the day job, then that's when I'm able to be full-time.
Oh, it's time to make that move.
Yeah.
It's time to make that move. So are you a full-time artist? Is that what you said? Or are you still doing the insurance?
I'm pretty
Okay, so I was giving you some time to think about that one.
Yeah, man, but I'm greedy. I love money. So like, if,
You,
if,
you
if the pandemic wouldn't have hit, like I was on my way to like do a lot of tours, But I think
yeah,
I could potentially just do music full time right now.
yeah.
Since the pandemic is on, like I don't want to risk jumping out the window until actually I
Hmm.
know I can like keep it going and going and going without lockdowns and things
Yeah,
like that.
and it might be another one from what I'm hearing if things don't get better.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what it is. Because if it wasn't a pandemic, I know how to hustle.
Yeah,
I know how to
you
hustle.
do. You
Yeah,
do. From the day I laid eyes on you, I knew that. And you have been hustling since I've known you for the past few years.
yeah.
So what type of insurance are you selling? That might inspire somebody that's
Oh,
that's looking at both careers.
well, I deal with the casualty side of it, so I deal with like the risk management and stuff like that, like
Hmm.
fatalities and injuries and stuff like that. So, but
Yeah,
I'm more like how can I say? I'm like more like the management level. So
yeah,
I deal with all the big stuff. So
yeah. I think I remember you saying that too before.
yeah.
So that's good. That shows your stick to itiveness. I mean, and you don't get all these degrees without being a person that stick to something. So which one of your sounds are doing the best out there in Nigeria?
Oh man, so it started off with the one. I remember I first dropped the one on your last show, called Paradise. We was doing it half in Yoruba, which is a tribe,
I
and it's
saw
funny.
that one.
So,
Yeah,
but the video, I got a video that came out for. I finally shot the video for it. That song did pretty well, but the one that's
yeah.
really going is Africa to America.
Africa to America.
Yeah,
Oh my God, I love that title.
yeah, and it was funny because I was trying to market it off of the Coming to America too.
Yeah, yeah,
I dropped it shortly after the movie came out, but I was trying to get it to. I had some delays with the video because the other singers from East Africa, and I was trying
yeah,
to get it to drop the same time as like a marketing thing. But it dropped after, but people still associate the song with the movie. Kind of gives me like extra marketing. Uh,
yeah.
but I speak Swahili on the song, so that was kind of a big thing, like speaking
Damn.
Swahili, like
So did you have to learn Swahili?
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Okay.
I've really put some work into like that song, and then when all the people that spoke Swahili heard it, they all went crazy. Like they loved that part. And I can't sound fluent like like English or like I am with Spanish or other languages, but
Yeah.
I can definitely like communicate with people in Swahili.
So you do speak other languages,
Yeah,
Spanish and what?
yeah, I speak Swahili. I understand Swahili. I can understand German and Dutch and all that type of stuff from traveling. Uh,
Yeah, you are
but
just
yeah.
so amazing. I am so happy for you. I think you're doing a phenomenal job. So what are the similarities to the different cultures, Africa and America?
What's funny is like us people of African American descent, we we do the same things that the Africans do in the continent. We don't realize it. Like we have so many similarities, even the way we eat and things like that. It blows my mind like the
Mhm.
similarities that we have, uh,
Yeah,
over here, and it's just like, and I think a lot of people from the South, like Black Americans from the South, really have similarities from
really.
Africans in Africa. I think because I noticed like some things that my grandparents used to do and stuff like that, how they used to
Yeah.
cook and how they used to do certain things. I'm like, geez. I tell you one that's really crazy. You know how like in the hood they would like pour out a little liquor when
Yeah.
somebody dies or something like that.
Yeah.
They
They
respect.
do that?
They have a thing called pouring libation. This is a real African tradition.
Uh-huh.
They have a gathering like if someone dies and they want to pay respect. Kind of like if you seen like the movie Black Panther, how they was going back to kind of send a person to their ancestors or get it to
Yeah.
pray.
Yeah.
They have actually ceremonies like they call Harambe's, and what they do is they pour libations of water to like pay homage to like the people who died and your ancestors. And that's funny how the same things happen. Even these dudes in the hood don't even realize they doing African traditions when they do it. Just natural stuff that we
Just
do.
natural.
Yeah,
It's just a natural instinct to do that. But the difference is we do liquor and they do water.
yeah. Yeah, it's water. Yeah, but it's crazy. It's so many similarities, and I know with a 500 years separation, and and people getting acculturated, Americanized. We seem like we distant, but it's like so many things is the same.
It's
It
so much, so
blows
many.
my mind. Yeah,
So other than the music, did you feel like you fit in?
yeah, yeah. I felt like I was at home. Like it was weird because it was like as soon as I landed, it was kind of just like okay, and I didn't want to come. It was like the first time I went, it was like an emotional experience. It was like damn, like I'm at home. Like,
Yeah,
and I know how we romanticize it over the years. We all black, we from Africa and stuff like that.
yeah,
But when you actually land there, that's when you really know. Yeah, I'm. This is where I'm from. I know it. This is where I'm from. This is where we from. Slavery
yeah.
didn't happen.
Yeah, that's the one place I really want to go. I want to see the animals. Did you see the animals, like the wild animals, like the
Safari.
elephants and huh?
Yeah, that's like in the safaris and all that type
Y-
of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
So did you ride through the safaris and stuff?
oh no, I didn't get a chance to go to like the safaris and nothing like that. Like because I was in Tanzania, when they have like Kilimanjaro, Mount Kilimanjaro, and the big safaris in Tanzania. I didn't get a chance to go
Yeah,
to Arusha to go up there, but
right,
but if you
right.
drive,
But is it like a city? Just like
yeah,
really?
yeah, they're like city. Like if you go to Lagos, Nigeria, it's like being running through Los Angeles, Las Vegas. Yeah. Yeah, but the funny only thing different is ain't no fast food. You ain't got no McDonald's on no corners. Ain't none of that.
Okay, okay. So that was gonna be my next question. What was the major difference? What made you think, oh no, I'm not home?
Yeah, seeing goats and stuff on the street. Now you will see a goat. Like, 'cause in the Caribbean and stuff like that, you see a goat, you about to get ready, or down south, you gonna cook that joker. Like, so I was screaming in the crowd, like, man, you got a goat walking on the street? That's a dead man walking. Like,
Yeah,
but
man. So
that was
that's the biggest difference. Like,
yeah,
just seeing a goat walk down the street. Damn. And
yeah,
and, and they just pass by like it's
yeah.
no, nobody's blowing their horns or anything or
Damn goat just down the street, like up and down, like that's the craziest part to me. There, seeing that part.
oh yeah, that's the biggest difference. So tell me about the nightclubs. Did you perform in any of the nightclubs?
Yeah, it's like here, it's like Vegas. Like they really do it big.
Really?
They do it big. Yeah, like it's fun. I mean, because what kind of hurts me a little bit is like I put in a lot of work here in the U.S. and it was like how easy it was for me to like go
Yeah.
to Africa and to be like on all the major radio, all the major TV stations,
And you're a celebrity.
songs all in the club, and it's like, damn, like if I would have known this like 10 years ago, I could have cut to the chase. I could have already been living over there, I could have cut
Exactly.
you know.
Exactly. I agree with that. You could have been, but the thing is, you made up your mind to do it. That's really the magic of this whole thing. That you overcame your fear, whatever fear you had. Then you had the skill and you had the resources,
Yeah.
and you did it. So once the pandemic gets straightened out, do you think you'll be doing a tour over there?
Yeah. I'm actually because I caught COVID like in the end of May, really, really bad. Like I couldn't
Really?
even move for like 3 weeks or so.
For
I had
real?
double pneumonia, like it was bad. Like I couldn't get
So
up.
you were over there, or were you here
I was
in
here.
LA?
I was here.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, thank God you were here. And
Yeah.
I'd rather be here and get it than there because we're just more familiar with everything.
Technology, the medicine in certain locations. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So what do you think you got it?
I have no idea. I've been, since the whole pandemic, and I've been like really, really into my fitness and like running through mountains and just working out. I didn't really go nowhere like since I was here, since the pandemic's locked down. And then one day I just had a little cough, and it's like,
Yeah.
damn. And 2 days later, I couldn't even stand up. I couldn't even get up.
What?
I thought I was gonna die. So, uh, you know,
My goodness.
yeah, yeah. Then I
So did
had
you lose your taste or smell or anything?
no, I didn't. I didn't eat though. The thing about I didn't want to eat nothing. I didn't eat for like 3 weeks. I was probably
Uh,
like, and so, funny. So what happened is like the doctor prescribed this medicine for me, like for my like 2.5 weeks later, I fought the COVID off. I tested negative 2 weeks later, and then I had got pneumonia was what killed me, was like having me down. So he gave me this medicine. I feel like I jumped up like the Undertaker or some shit like that. They gave me some medicine, man. I was like, damn. Like they gave me like the promethazine that the rappers be sipping on some scissor. They gave me some of that. And I'm like, I still got it. I couldn't even take this stuff. This stuff was putting me out. And yeah, but they gave me some medicine and it jumped me. I mean, it got me back right. And then, after that, I just kind of just try to get my physical fitness back, start trying to hike and walk and keep my lungs strong. And then now I'm here with you.
Yes, thank God. Well, the beauty of this is I never missed you because you still kept yourself out there, in the trenches on social media. So I never would have known. That's why I was so shocked.
Yeah,
because
it was about a month period where I was silent. I don't know if you know this, but it was about a month where I wasn't nowhere for a month. Like I was
well, that COVID ain't no joke. Yeah. I'm telling you. So now, have you gotten vaccinated?
So that was gonna be my next point. So for the traveling thing, so I got a trip back over to Africa in October.
Yeah.
But because I caught COVID, they told me I had to wait 90 days to get the vaccine. So now I'm trying to do my 90-day countdown, which would be September, early September, and then I can leave the country since I'll be fully vaccinated.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you want to wait that out and do that before you hit the road again. So when you were there, did any of your counterparts over there have it?
No, that's the weird thing about it. I'm gonna tell you, I didn't wear a mask at all. Like they didn't have a mask restriction. So especially in one particular country I was in, the president didn't even believe in COVID. He like tested COVID on fruit and vegetables, and the fruit and vegetable came back positive for COVID. So he didn't believe it. He ended up dying. Our president ended up dying, and I think that's when like the restrictions started to happen in certain countries. But like there was no mask law. I was over there, no mask on, didn't get sick, walking around like hugging people, performing at clubs, no mask. Everything was perfect. And I got back. Then when I got back to the States, mask back on and everything. And I think it got hit in Africa, but it's nowhere near bad as it is here.
As it is here,
Europe.
Yeah. So some of their remedies too. They have different remedies to take care of stuff over there too.
Yeah. Kind of like the down south remedy, the juju medicine.
Yeah. You mix that with some chitlins and you doing all right.
Yeah, some juju. Yeah. So I'm blessed to be here. So I'm actually going extra hard. Like I knew like I was almost out of here, and I'm going extra hard. I'm like,
now you're going extra hard.
And just thankful for everything, everybody who's like supporting me, and because it's no joke. And you know how we are sometimes. We like government conspiracy. They vaccine gonna kill us, and it's like, man, like I'm like, if y'all knew what I knew, if y'all knew how I was feeling, shit, that would kill me before the vaccine killed. Like that stuff would kill you. I don't know. I'll trust a vaccine. I'll trust it. First, I was one of the conspiracy theories. I ain't gonna catch it. It's made up. Them people are stupid. I caught it, and the way it made me feel, I was like, man, no.
Knocked you on the ground.
Yes. It be worth a try.
I think the benefits outweigh the risk. This is what we hear. So I'm glad you're going to be taking it. So what are you going to be doing between now and the time you go back?
I'm just still and I'm doing a lot of like interviews and stuff. So like similar to this, like a lot of like television interviews. So I'm going hard on PR, like on every major TV station. I'm in rotation, radio charts on the radio. I'm working on more collaborations. So my thing is just building up. I'm trying to build up a media storm right now and do as many collaborations as I can. So when I'm able to go back, it's just like I'm able to like manifest it all. Like I worked on a song like last week called Lagos to Los Angeles with another artist from Nigeria, and it's gonna be a bad little Afrobeat track. And then tomorrow I'm going to the studio to work on another Afro pop track. So it's like I'm just steady, steady doing more features for people. The more and more I put myself out there, more and more like major artists hit me up to kind of jump on these songs, um, while I'm pushing my songs. And then once I get back, and just try to turn it into some more money.
That's right. That's right. So, are you concerned that you may alienate yourself from America doing most of your stuff in Africa?
I noticed that people. This is what I learned, and I saw this what happened with Eminem. I'm using Eminem as an example.
Okay.
Eminem's from Detroit. I grew up in Detroit.
Hmm.
Like no one knew he was from Detroit. No one knew of him. No one ever even supported him.
Hmm.
And then when he even first came out, people from Detroit didn't even know he was from Detroit till he started saying, "I'm from Detroit." Then everybody was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I love you."
Yeah.
So like now they love him now. He's representing Detroit. They love him, whatever.
Right.
And
Okay, we may have lost him. But anyway, we've been talking to Rhyme Schemes. He's in LA right now, but he's been in Nigeria for many, many months. He just explained to me that he had COVID. He caught that here in America, though, and wasn't doing very well for about a month. But now he's back. He's in the studio. He's working on new music, and all is well with Rhyme Scheme. So you've been listening to After the Show with Wong Lorene. Want to remind everybody that New Music Mondays, of course, is still in effect. We're on every Monday at 7 o'clock p.m. You could watch it live on BU Radio, or you can watch it on the Las Vegas Connection, because I always share it to that. Next week's guest is going to be the notorious bad boy, but good boy, a bad good boy, and his name is Slick Vic, aka Victor Davis Jr. He's doing so much out here in these streets, and he's gonna come back and um and share that with us on Monday. I'm gonna be playing some of his new music. He's got a song called Cash App. So I want y'all to tune in to hear that. So it looks like my guest may have lost his connection, which happens. I mean, with this internet thing, it just happens that way. But I want to remind all of you to tune in every Friday night, 7 o'clock p.m. Get your cocktail. I got the blue cup instead of the red cup. Your cocktail, your glass of wine, or whatever, and sit down and listen while I interview some very interesting people. Let's see, we might have him back. Hold on. Let's see here. You back?
sorry about that.
Okay. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I've still been talking. So, go ahead and give us all of your handles for how we can get in touch with you on social media, website, all of that.
Oh yeah, Rhyme Schemes, everywhere. REIMESCHEMES. That's the same with my website, Rhyme Schemes Biz. Everything's on there.
Boy, that makes it so easy, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. When it's all the same thing, it makes it super easy. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. So, if there was one thing that you could share with an entrepreneur, a rising star, a community leader that's trying to make a difference, is there one thing that you can say or summarize to give them some hope and some inspiration?
I would say this. I would say this. Um, Always have a plan when you go into something. Like the plan is the best thing to ever have is a plan. Like you could never go wrong with a plan. Like I write down the whole thing we talked about on the show today is I planned this. It wasn't like, oh, one day I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this. Like I had a plan, I had a contingency. And I think the main thing is to have a plan.
Hmm.
Once you have a plan, you can always, if something happens, you can always do a contingency on that plan, on that particular item of the plan. But as long as you have a plan, that's the only way it's gonna work out. Like
Wow.
people have talent. People have a lot of talent, but if you have a plan, I guarantee you, you're never gonna fail.
Yeah, okay. So a plan, and did you write everything down and check things off as you went along, or did you wait until you accomplished what you wanted to accomplish and just said, okay, next to going to the next page?
Oh, I wrote everything down what I did, but it's funny. Once you get success, then you have a second set of plans. Once things
Mm,
get successful, like all right, now I see this work. Now let me create another plan to make that work more. If I let's
gotcha.
say for example, like I know you mentioned earlier, like if I'm alienating fans or stuff like that in the U.S. Um, if it was working in the U.S. like it worked the way it worked, I would I'll be running around here. But
Hmm.
the thing about it is like it's the system that I know here. I mean, the U.S. system, part of music is it always
Hmm.
been known for people to go big away, and then
Hmm.
when they come back, then that's when they normally get love. That's
Hmm.
always like that. No, like if you look at anybody, they always get popular somewhere else, and then boom, like Backstreet Boys, Takashi 6ix9ine,
Yeah,
everybody,
yeah,
every
yeah. And
I was
you're
listening
right,
to
and it's like that with your hometowns as well. Just like you said, you're from Detroit, so once all this blow up, they're gonna go, "Oh, right, oh, I know him. Yeah, I love him." And the same thing. They want to acknowledge you in your little cluster. It's almost like you got to go and prove yourself, and then come back, and then everybody loves you. But the bottom line is, as long as they love you, I don't care where it comes from.
yeah. But I mean, shoot, like I bet right now, because not too many people I know can say they can sell out a show in Africa. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So I
no.
can say that.
Hey, you the first that I've ever interviewed that can say that. You the first.
Yeah,
So I'm
for sure.
I'm, I'm looking to I'm looking so forward to what else you have in store, and we're gonna have to wind down. And I'm gonna let you go because I know you're a busy man, but I do want to keep track of you, keep sharing, keep doing all of that, and I will share your stuff and keep you on my radar.
I appreciate it, and thanks for having me on. Thanks for thinking of me. I'm always gonna support your platform, and yeah, hope to see you soon.
I hope so. I hope so. Thank you so much. And I'll talk to you the next time.
All right, bless up.
Okay. Bye bye.